The good old Root Riders. Some people love them, while some others hate them. But today, we are going to properly teach you how to use two different versions of this attack. We aren't just going to be spamming them down and getting that 3-star. We are going to do a deep dive on how the pros actually use them today. The two most common Root Rider strategies used by the pros include the Invis RC charge and the Angry Jelly charge. But there is a third option that uses the Giant Arrow, Earthquake spell, and the Log Launcher, but that is pretty base specific and not as robust as the other strategies, so we're not going to be talking about that here today. So let's start with the Invis RC charge, as this is the most widely known and the strongest out of the two attacks. There are two different versions for this Royal Champion charge. The first uses about 5 invisibility spells, while the other uses about 10 invisibility spells. The entries of each attack are going for different values, so it would depend on the base you're attacking which one to use. The first and easier out of the two versions to use is this army you see on the screen, which includes 5 invisibility spells, and the Royal Champion has the Electro Boots and the Rocket Spear. So let's start planning the attack, but before we can get planning on an actual base, we are going to go ahead and remove everything and start from ground zero. So think about a base being the rectangle, the square, like so, just like this, high level. What we're going to want to do is start off with the Royal Champion. I don't care which section you send the RC in at the moment, this is just high level general thinking. Let's say we send the Royal Champion from the bottom side. She removes this section of the base. Fantastic. Now she uses all the invises, she goes through, and then you recall that Royal Champion back. So you use all those spells of the invis, the Royal Champion, and the recall, you pull her back. Now the Root Riders have to go either from the left side or they have to go from the right side. They move one of those two directions in towards the base, but in order to stop them from going to the edge, as you see from the right or this side, we need to use our heroes, the King and Queen. So this is where, let's say the Root Riders go to the left, this is where we can use our King and Queen off to the left side to help remove this. And now the Root Riders, instead of peeling it to the left, they now will continue to go straight in towards the middle of the base. Now, how do we decide which way to send the Root Riders? Well, at the end of the day, what kind of risk do you want to take? Because if you have the Town Hall being over here, it is less risky. You move into the Town Hall, you take it down first, but it's not as necessarily strong.